Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people. I am the one and only, the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. Hello. All right, so I want to introduce another new herb for you guys. A lot of people are giving me a lot of feedback, and I love your feedback. And they tell me that they like it when I do videos to introduce new herbs along with sending emails because the videos really teach and they're there for you to always reference back. So here go. Today's herb that I'm going to introduce in this witchy world we are in is dandelion root. Now, if you're not familiar with dandelions, if you're from a certain part of the country, I'm from the South. I remember when I was a little girl, we used to pick dandelions and blow them and make a wish, and a lot of people hate them and they use weed killer to kill them. I don't know why, but whatever. Dandelions are a very powerful herb. If you take a bunch of dandelions and pull them up, it's that root part right there that we're going to talk about tonight. Dandelion root is an excellent herb to enhance psychic abilities, to communicate telepathically with a loved one, and it's also excellent to promote like dreams. And I'm going to give you examples of where I prescribe dandelion root. And when I say prescribe, I don't need you in my, I am not a physician, I'm not a doctor, but I am a hoodoo practitioner, baby. So when somebody come to me with a situation and they ask me what can they do, that's what I mean by prescription. So don't try to write me and try to report me to the medical board. A bitch is not trying to lie to y'all. Okay, so a couple of times I have recommended dandelion root for my people that follow me. One time in particular is somebody had their baby girl and she was dealing with a bunch of nightmares. Now a lot of people will hit me up talking about I had 3 nightmares. What type of, I think I'm being attacked. No, bitch, you're not being attacked. Nightmares come and go. Sometimes it's a vast majority of the time it's no magical reason behind it. It's just a manifestation of a fear that you might have. And if you feel yourself having a bunch of nightmares about something like the little girl was having nightmares that a monster was under her bed or something. So what I suggested is that the parents take dandelion root and put it inside of a mojo bag and put it inside her pillow. I would say under, but you know how kids sleep wild. That mojo bag will probably end up down the street the way kids sleep. But if you stick it inside the pillowcase of the kid, that right there cures it. Dandelion root is excellent for bringing psychic dreams and dealing with anything that has to do with dreams by way of psychic. She grew out of that phase really, really quickly with the help of the power of the herb. Secondly, I had a married couple who really wanted to lose weight and strengthen their marriage. Now, you guys already know the only type of love work that I will support and will condone is mutual love work. So, and let me tell you how awesome this couple is. They got candles, skull candles, because they wanted to make the right choice in regards to their health, working out. And his issue was working out. He didn't have the motivation to do it. Hers was sweets. And I can relate on both. Okay. So what they did was they took a skull candle, hollowed out the skull candle, and added dandelion root. She focused on him. He focused on her. Dandelion root is excellent to enhance psychic abilities to the point where you can telepathically communicate with a loved one. Now, let me give you some other examples where dandelion root can be used. If you're married and you and your husband both fully consent, just like this couple did, and she wanted to implant motivation for him to work out, and he wanted to implant for her to, have more self-control in regards to her food choices. They both did that shit, sat down, did it together, and coated that candle with some commanding oil. And they did it, and they're very successful on their weight loss journey. Plus, it strengthened their marriage. You ever notice how them old people, back in the day, Big Daddy will be off at work and he'll think about something, and by the time he get home, Big Mama done already cooked it. Big Mama was probably a root worker in secret using dandelion root, because that's an excellent herb to help you telepathically communicate with somebody who you have a love connection, not necessarily romantic or sexual. It could very well even be just like a family member. Another time where I prescribed dandelion root, or suggested rather, is these parents were tripped out because their kid went off to college and he was making some bad choices, dancing and shaking his ass all night long instead of doing his schoolwork, and ended up on academic probation. I told the mama and the daddy that the next time their baby come home, serve him some dandelion root tea. And there's a couple of ways you can use dandelion root. You can put it in a tea. You can burn it on a charcoal disc. You can use it in a candle magic. You can also carry it in a mojo bag. I told them to serve their baby some dandelion tea. And the mama and the daddy was sipping some at the same time. The kid was just, he was like 17. You know how kids are when they go off to college. I'd be a hypocrite if I said that when I was in college, I didn't shake my ass. Yes, I did. I was dancing and, you know, that newfound freedom. But you also want your kid to stay on track. I suggested that they give that kid a mojo bag with some crystals in it. Certain crystals I suggested, along with dandelion root. Telepathically on Friday night, the mama and the daddy would sit down and meditate with a candle with their son's name on it. All of a sudden, they'll call their kid an hour or two later. Instead of him up shaking his ass and messing with them fast tail girls, ripping and running and stuff and drinking. Y'all know what y'all college students be doing. Don't act like auntie is brand new. He was studying, got off academic probation, and got his mind on track. Dandelion root is excellent, like I stated, if you want to command the thoughts of somebody for head work. Head work meaning skull candle work, head work. But you have to be ethical with it, and you have to make sure that you have a love connection with the person, whether it be a family member, a friend, whatever it is, a romance, like I said, husband and wife together. You know, I support. But if you trying to manipulate the motherfucker down the street to leave his wife because he smashed last week, no, bitch, that's unethical. I'm talking consensual love work is the only type of love work that I support. But moving right along, dandelion root is excellent for that. So if you want to enhance your psychic ability, and let's say you have spirit loves to communicate with you through dreams. Me too. Weird as hell. My dad, as I stated before, passed away New Year's Eve 2015, and he visited me about 6 or 7 times in a row. Even when I took a nap, he was there in a row, back to back to back. Every time I went to sleep, dandelion root. Psychic dreams, dandelion root. Command the thoughts of a loved one, dandelion root. You have kids that you want to keep on the right track, that you want to make sure that they make the right choices, and you don't want that peer pressure bullshit to, you know, steer them in the wrong path, dandelion root. Always remember to be ethical as possible. I am the African witch bitch hoodoo practitioner. But before I go, guess what? I got a present. Bam! Right here, right here. Somebody sent me something, and I have no choice but to open it live. I always do. And this is from Chelsea, from Wardensville, West Virginia. I have never been to Wardensville, and maybe someday I will. Damn it. Oh, she gave me some rose. I love it when people give me herbs. She's so sweet. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love gifts from the heart. Y'all already know. It's a beautiful card. Ooh, and she wrote on it too. Let me see if I can read this. Hey, Miss Tiff. Here's just a few handmade items to express my gratitude for all you do. When you started your channel and page, did you have any idea how many lives you would touch and help and empower? Lives you, oh my gosh, and teach. Anyways, enclosed is a copy of the painting I promised. An Idaho Sister Garnet and Idaho, oh my gosh, thank you. Both dug by my family. She sent me an Idaho quartz and a star, oh my gosh. Also, handmade by myself, self-love oil I give to my friends to use often. I like to wear it, plus a couple of other things. Thank you, thank you. The witch hat has cactus skeleton I collected while I was in Joshua Tree a couple of years ago while visiting my sister. I hope you love the package as much as I do. I hope you can feel the love and energy it holds for you. Take care. Continue being a badass witch bitch that you are. Chelsea, thank you, baby. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. Please open carefully. Oh, and she got my cat right here. Do y'all see? My cat is right there. Damn it, this is going on my altar. Chelsea, now you know I'm a crybaby, Chelsea. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Oh my gosh. Chelsea? A pumpkin. I love pumpkins. A heart, a candle, a pumpkin candle, and a heart candle. Another rose candle. Chelsea. Oh, this just stuffing. Chelsea, damn it, girl. Oh, how nice. Oh, the little jar that says dash on it. It's one of those old school herb jars that the big mamas and them used to use with the corks. I said I was gonna change out all my mason jars with the cork. I like these. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. And another one, pinch. Look at that. A dash and a pinch. Yes, baby. They're going to get good use. I promise you that. And this is the painting. She painted this. When I saw this, I was like, that reminds me of myself. Chelsea, you have a gift. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You done made me into a damn crybaby. And my favorite is this hat, and you got my cat right there on the hat. Oh my gosh. I appreciate it. I really, truly do. Okay, you guys have a good night. And I'm finna go cry like the little baby bitch that I am. Bye. I'm the African Witch Bitch Hoodoo Practitioner. And if you want to purchase Dandelion Root, I'm going to leave the link in this video. Bye. Thank you, Chelsea. I love you.